All right, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I wanted to make a quick little video, share a little bit about my love story to my wife, Mandi. I think probably it's safe to say most of you do not know how Mandi and I met, and I thought it'd be interesting to share that with you. So, Mandi was attending USF, and I was working full-time at Vantagepoint. I was not attending USF, but I found out that they had a barbecue to welcome new students. And I thought, wow, free food, sounds good. Barbecue, I love barbecue. And maybe I'll meet somebody.
I had just moved out of my parents' home 2 weeks prior, didn't really know anybody. And I saw him standing there on his phone, and I got this feeling. I don't know if you believe in love at first sight. I don't know if I did at the time, but I thought to myself, is this the reason I'm in Tampa?
And I was like, all right, I am so glad that I came to this barbecue. You know, the food was good, but I think I met someone really, really special. So I was really excited about that. And literally, for the next week and a half, things were just great. And in fact, I have a picture from that period of time. This is young Lane and Mandi from that time frame in 2000. And yeah, so week and a half, it was just absolute bliss.
We had a wonderful 2-week relationship, and then it just didn't work out anymore.
There was this, whatever you want to call it.
But it was time to go do my own thing, and he went and did his own thing.
Flash forward a few years later, you know, Mandi would show up to places where I was going to be, and
some people might call it stalking. Some people might say it just shows purpose and dedication, and whatever you want to call it, it worked. So at that time, I would see Lane here and there, check in, see how he was doing, and we just stayed in touch, but very minorly. And then fast forward to about 2004, I was working in a sales organization, and I remembered all the fun things at Vantagepoint and the sales board and all the cool things they used to do. And I recommended to this consultant that he might want to go check out this company called Profit Taker at the time. And when he went there as my spy, he said, Lane might have feelings for me. So luckily, stalking works and spies are helpful. And Lane and I started communicating by email.
Mandi said, I need to talk to you. I think I made a terrible, terrible mistake, and I don't want to regret it for the rest of my life, but I think you're the one for me, and I think I messed it up, and I want to just see if you feel the same way, and see if, you know, you want to, you know, see if maybe we are meant for each other.
So after getting to know each other all over again, we went to a rodeo for our first date, very romantic. We shared our first Valentine's Day together in 2005.
New Year's Eve, we were going to go see Yahoo, who sings reggae music, and he was playing at the House of Blues in Chicago, and I liked his music, Mandi likes his music, so we said, all right, let's go New Year's Eve to Chicago and hear Yahoo.
He completely surprised me with an engagement at a concert.
I gave the ring to my buddy, and he shoved it in his wife's boot.
And I had no idea. Earlier that day, I was talking to my friend and said, yeah, I think that we'll get married, but I have no idea when he'll be ready.
And at the stroke of midnight, I went down on one knee and proposed, and it was really loud, and there were like balloons falling and music in the House of Blues, and Mandi's like, what? What did you say? Will you marry me? She said, I think you said, will you marry me? If you said that, yes.
And it just felt like the whole entire room was swirling around us, and of course it made my dreams come true.
One of the things that I always think is very, very important in anything in life, but I think especially in a relationship, is honesty and integrity. And integrity, obviously, one of our core values at Vantagepoint.
I know the people who are part of the VP family embody these values in their home life as well as their work life.
But when Mandi and I were talking before we got married, we said, honesty, integrity, very, very important. And that means not just not lying about something, but even omissions.
We made a pact to each other to have an honesty policy. And this honesty policy means we won't keep secrets from each other, even if that secret is by omission. And we'll always be truthful with each other.
Although I have tried to surprise her a few times and she always busts me on surprises. I don't know how she does it. She has like this sixth sense where she knows that something's up and then starts poking around or asking questions or guessing, and I haven't been very successful at surprising her, but she's definitely my soulmate, and I want to say happy Valentine's Day to Mandi and Rachel and Abby for sure, and I want to say happy Valentine's to everybody on the Vantagepoint team, everyone in the Vantagepoint family, and I wish everybody lots of happiness and love and fulfillment and joy in the year of 2021.